Hello guys, and welcome back to a new episode. So today I'm going to talk about gear. Now, the question is, does gear matter or it doesn't? That is what we're going to talk about today. So without wasting much time, let's get into today's video. Now, when it comes to the topic, gear matters or gear doesn't matter, this is something that you normally hear on the internet. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's asking this question. Does gear really matters? Now, in my opinion, I would say that gear does matters and it doesn't. Now, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that when it comes to gear matters, there is a specific area that gear actually matters, and there's a specific area that gear literally do not matter. Now, breaking it down, where gear doesn't matter, I can give a camera like a Sony, like an Arri to someone, and I might probably be using something like the Canon T3i, and I'll get a good footage and the person won't. This is something that full-time filmmakers have been experimenting a lot, where they give a professional camera to somebody like an amateur, and a pro person uses a very less camera, and they both shoot the same project. And you can see that the well-experienced and pro filmmaker comes out with a good footage, and sometimes the amateur or the beginner comes out with a footage that is not so good. Now, in that sense, gear doesn't matter. It is about the person with the skills or the person behind the camera. Is that person well skilled enough to be able to produce good image? You understand? Does that person knows his left and right when it comes to producing good images? You understand? So in that sense, gear doesn't matter. Now, in the sense where gear matters, now let's say, for instance, I give you a camera that is meant to be taking pictures, and I want you to use it to shoot a feature film. You can't use that camera. So in that point, gear matters. So this is what you need to be putting in your mind when it comes to the topic of gear matters or gear doesn't matter. There are so many cameras out right now that has very good dynamic range, and there are so many cameras that do not have good dynamic range. Now, if I give a pro filmmaker something like a T3i to shoot a movie, and I give that same person an Arri with good Arri lenses or maybe good signature lenses to shoot a film project, you will definitely see that there's a big difference with the Arri footage and the T3i footage. So in that sense, gear matters. So when you are trying to get new equipment, or there are new equipment out there, and you are trying to find out, can I shoot with this, or do I need to upgrade? Think about yourself, the person shooting. Am I in the position where I should be upgrading now? Are my skills good enough? Because camera equipment are not going to make you a better filmmaker. That's one thing you need to understand. Camera equipment are not going to make you a better filmmaker. It's your skills. So work on your skills than always upgrading your camera. That is not going to get you anywhere. So guys, that is going to be all for today's video. This is a very short video, and I just wanted to break down the two so we understand. And I hope you've learned something from today's video. So without wasting much time, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Let's go.